We know that several people have wanted to take this opportunity to address Crumbly and address the community. Again, Ethan Crumbly could face life in prison without the possibility of parole. The biggest worry after this explosion turned fire is the debris field. Some of it's still down here on the road. I mean, this is what we're being told from firefighters is the top of nitrous oxide and butane containers. We're in the parking lot across the street from where it happened. It spans all throughout this parking lot and even on top of this business. It is day 27 of the UAW strike versus the big three of Ford, Stellantis, and GM. There is no timetable yet on when a negotiation will be made, but we know at this moment that they are feeling very confident that a deal will get done and hopefully will get done soon. 2 people shot dead at Berkey and then 1 person shot dead at the Union. As far as the suspect is concerned, we are still learning new information at this time. We know a 43-year-old man, and we know he has no affiliation with Michigan State University. Got here just a couple moments ago. We've given you the look of some of these protesters here that are in the masks, covering their faces here as we're on the campus of Wayne State University. Like you saw, you also see some of these officers. These are Wayne State University officers. And right here, you're going to follow me here as we walk into this encampment. It's not strikeouts and home runs at Comerica Park. It is tee shots and hole-in-ones as Upper Deck Golf has transformed Comerica Park into a golfer's paradise. This is the World Series for Swifties. Just take a listen to these first people in line this morning. The visits come as early voting in Texas wraps up today ahead of next week's Super Tuesday primary contest. Bringing in CBS News correspondent Naomi Ruckham live from New York this morning for more details. Naomi, good morning. Welcome back. First Lady Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID-19. And so far, President Joe Biden is testing negative. This will be the second release during the extension of the truce between the militant group and the Israeli military. Right now, Israel is working to extend the ceasefire with Hamas. It is set to expire tomorrow.
I'm not resisting! I am not resisting!
Several protesters have been arrested since the encampment on Wayne State University was shut down. Most are facing trespass charges, while some others are facing resisting charges and assault on an officer. It all started around 5:30 Thursday morning when police moved in to shut down the Wayne State University encampment across from the main library. University officials and protesters tried to come to a solution, but after 8 days of the encampment, the university said it was torn down due to safety reasons and diminishing resources. Protesters pleaded for the university to stop supporting companies who support Israel. A couple hours after the encampment was disbanded, protesters marched the streets of the university. Some chanting, some getting in the faces of police, some trying to maintain the peace. Dearborn resident and Palestinian Louai Abelenin said his wife, daughter, and niece were arrested. The bigger issue for him, however, is he said that his niece, Nazmia, who's a student at WSU, allegedly had her hijab pulled off by police during her arrest.
My message to police is get trained better.
This is the moment our cameras captured Abelenin's family getting arrested. Nazmia's hijab came off during the struggle with officers. We were also able to get this video from this angle. Showing a few moments later, you can see one of the officers placing it back on her head. Abelenin said this is completely uncalled for.
To a Muslim woman, her hijab is being ripped off is worse to you than somebody's telling you somebody's being raped. That's how significant what they did is. And we will sue this department for that.
A hijab is worn by Muslim women to serve as a religious symbol of modesty and privacy.
Taking a hijab off? Shame on you guys. She'll remember it for the rest of her life. You took her Islamic birth.
The rest of the students and protesters said their message is still strong, even after the encampment had been shut down.
Free Palestine!
Police say this surveillance photo led to a tip that helped officers find the gunman who went on a deadly rampage through Michigan State University, killing and injuring multiple students.
We mourn the loss of beautiful souls today and pray for those who are continuing to fight for their lives.
Authorities identified the shooter as 43-year-old Anthony McRae. They say he took his own life last night during a confrontation with police miles from the campus. They add he has no known ties to the university, past or present.
I know everybody wants to know what the motive is. We don't have an answer right now, and that's the honest truth.
Police say the gunman opened fire shortly before 8 p.m. Monday inside an academic building and then later a student union. This video shows students fleeing a dining hall as police arrived.
Everyone's freaked out, everyone's terrified, and it's a lot. It's a lot.
Michigan State University has about 50,000 students, including 19,000 who live on campus. All classes and activities are canceled for at least the next couple of days.
And our Spartan hearts are broken. We're grieving, but as a community, we're grieving together.
There have been 67 mass shootings in the U.S. since the beginning of the year, according to the Gun Violence Archive. That's more than one per day. Jordan Burrows, CBS News, East Lansing, Michigan.
Now,